You should be able to set your audio level.
Yeah, if you had noise sensing microphones throughout your car, so that it set the audio level appropriately. Oh, are we podcasting now?
What a piece of crap this car is. All right.
Hey, don't talk about the mobile
it's
studio.
It's not a car. It's the mobile studio. Welcome to Bourbon Bets.
Welcome to Bourbon Bets.
I'm Brimstone Deacon.
And I'm drinking. I'm Blue Dolly.
And what are we drinking for this very special episode? The first real episode of December, after No Listen November.
No, yes, the first real episode.
First real episode, yes. So we're drinking, care of Blue Dolly, Bell's Expedition Stout, which is a Russian Imperial Stout. And we're just preparing for the Rasuian Winter Reading Group. So it's a good thing we did this, because you should not go out and buy this Russian Imperial Stout.
No, this one's... I mean, I'll drink it.
It's a little subpar compared to many others that we've had.
Yep.
So we would. This is a one thumb down for me.
One thumb down. I don't know. How does that work? Like one up and one down?
No, just one down.
Just one down. Wow. You really love it. I mean,
I really don't love it. No,
it's not great.
It's got a cloying. I don't know.
It's got the Imperial isn't smooth.
The
Imperial taste is kind of way too bold.
Yeah, it's got a little bitter. I don't know, even an acidic on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Something. Anyway, so we are recording live from the mobile studio as we speak. That hum you hear in the background is the sound of the studio's engine running.
No, the generator.
The generator. So we have two topics today of utmost importance, and I'm sure that the listeners are standing by as they've been told to do.
Waiting with bated breath.
That's
the
for
phrase.
These announcements. There are two announcements today.
Huge.
The first...
Spectacular.
The first is who won No Listen November?
Who did?
That's the question.
Okay, yeah.
I was hoping you had an answer.
I thought you were going to say what the second one was.
The second answer or the second winner?
No. The second thing we have to talk about.
Maybe this stout's better than I thought. The second topic is who won the executive producer contest.
What a farce.
What a farce.
All right, so I'm just going to do the announcement because I don't trust you. You'll mess it up.
That's best.
So the person who won the contest followed the rules to the letter of the law and provided 5 answers. And really, he put to shame a lot of people by many of these answering. Wow, that Russian Imperial sounds much better than I thought. Many of these answers are actually pretty accurate. So I'm going to read off these answers. The first answer was, you are vying for the at Odd Topher, we will record anything and everything niche.
Okay, now I took issue with this response, this answer, because Odd Topher is not an actual podcast. It does not exist on any podcast catcher. Go search for it. You will not find it. So let's stop referring to it as a podcast. It's some ethereal idea in someone's brain, and that's about it.
On the other hand, I love the Silent Topher podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Or Odd Topher podcast, I'm sorry. Featuring Silent Topher.
There's one in every crowd, folks.
I really liked the multiple Psalms postings.
It's not a thing. It's not a real thing. It doesn't exist.
What are you... I've heard it.
Continue.
Okay. Anyway. Second answer that we got from the winner...
Do you often hear things that don't exist in your...
You just need to use the interwebs better.
Yeah, okay. You're the one that just couldn't find...
Who found the answer?
I found it.
All right. Second answer. A way to mock your listeners' poor guesses.
Now, this answer is spot on.
Yeah, actually, that's not spot on. That's very close.
Pretty close. That's like in the ring right outside. What do they call that ring right outside the X ring?
We could never claim that this was not a a portion of the motivation for the contest.
Absolutely. It was conceived.
Third answer. Actually, I'm going to come back to the third answer. Fourth answer. Need activities to occupy the suns.
Now, this one's
it's partially
half true, except that the suns had really no role in this content.
Well, I used some of the suns. However,
it was incidental, though.
Yeah, usually it was more, listen to this odd noise my son is making. Yep. Not, hey, son, make an odd noise.
We should have had a bonus entry for if they could distinguish which son was making which obnoxious sound during any of the given days.
Ooh, I like that.
Maybe
we could do that. Follow up. Fifth answer. Pies are better than cakes. Only one of us agrees with that opinion, so that definitely would not be right.
Can't be right.
But this third answer is the one that nails it, and that is just to amuse yourself.
That's absolutely right.
Yep.
That is spot
We said, literally looked at each other and said, think of all the crazy things people will come up with as answers to this contest. So,
this podcast is actually just to amuse ourselves.
Don't tell them
it's incidental that we have listeners.
Stop.
What actually happened, and this is a little inside baseball.
Oh, no.
We needed a place...
Don't give the origin story.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
But we needed a place to store the audio that we've been recording for years and years, and we happened to stumble on Anchor as a place that would let you do that for free. It was only later that we realized that when we posted them or stored them, that they were being presented to the world.
I'm just going to say one word here, and only a true insider in the Bourbon Bets realm will understand this, but Squirt Beaker. All right, moving right along. So, as I'm sure most of you have guessed already because you have memorized everything that happens on Twitter.
And if you haven't, what have you been doing with your life?
The winner is King Hezzy, or the fake King Hezzy. I'm not sure which one he really is.
How will we know where to send his prize?
Or who to send it to. If he's both King Hezzy and the fake King Hezzy.
He's just as real as Odd Topher. It's all starting to become clear now.
Heresy.
So congratulations.
Or we're sorry.
Hezzy,
we're
sorry, yeah. And our lawyers will be in contact with your lawyers.
That escalated quickly. Yeah, so we'll be in contact with with whatever prize we deem necessary. Yeah, it might be nothing. I'm not sure. No, that's not true.
It's the holiday season.
It will be something.
It will be something.
It might not be something.
Listen,
but it will be something.
Someone slandered us on Twitter.
Oh my goodness.
We're not going to name names, but someone said that we do not pay out on these contests, and that is absolutely false.
Why are we not naming names?
It's the holiday season.
We don't want to promote them.
We don't want to promote their brand.
That's true.
Right. We pay out 100% of the time.
It's true.
So
it's true.
If you enter one of our contests, you will receive your prize.
No. If you win one of our contests, you will receive your prize. Entering is no guarantee of winning.
It is a prize just to enter our contest.
Well, that's the truth.
So, we're delightful.
We need to move to the next topic.
This stout's really good now. I'm going to give it one thumb up now.
One thumb, like,
sideways.
Parallel to the earth.
The Commodus. All right, second announcement. Oh.
So, were you able to contact Zarif today?
I was not. I was busy all day and didn't get a chance to.
So, my children told me there were smoke signals in the sky. I looked, but I was late because I was also busy. But I'm not confident that we can fully award the position at this point.
No, we can't. And the showdown that we taped, let everyone see, that was just a little small portion of the actual exercises that we went through to vet these candidates out, and that was the only arable portion.
True.
The rest of it was really to save their face. It was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, it was, in a way, it was good to have a smoke and have a little bit of drink.
A little cider.
Yeah, I mean, that was nice, but they totally ruined the vibe of the day. Mm-hmm. What was the quote that we've heard? One was overly ambitious?
Yeah, someone on Twitter said one seemed way too eager to have the job, and the other seemed totally disinterested. And I think that's probably a fair assessment.
I think so.
So what we've decided to do is, instead of awarding either of them the executive producer slot right now, we have enrolled them both in the brand new junior producer internship program.
That's correct.
This is a 10-year program, but if they really buckle down, they can probably do it in 12.
They got to imply themselves.
They imply? They will have to imply.
They have to implicate themselves.
They will have to implicate themselves.
In the Bourbon realm, which actually is an implication.
They'll have to extricate themselves from any sticky situations.
It's true.
So we're all rooting for them.
No, we're not.
We're not really.
I mean, we're rooting for them, but we're not rooting for them.
You guys should be rooting for them.
Yes, they need help.
They do. They need a lot of help. This is going to be a grueling process over the next decade.
You know what's
more for us than them?
You know what's disturbing? This exercise has actually made me start to value the Bourbon Droid.
Yes.
It's disturbing.
I thought the same thing. He talks back less.
True. Well...
in certain situations, he talks back.
That's true.
So, if you also have someone who would be interested in entering our internship program, please recommend them. Have them send their resume or CV to us, depending on if you're somewhere else.
If you're from there, don't bother applying.
If you're from a country that uses the godless metric system...
Well, there are exemptions. There are a few exemptions. If you have a supply of peat that you could bring with you to the Bourbon Bets realm...
We'll overlook it.
We could overlook the godless metric system at that point.
Okay. That's fair. So, you can feel free to send congratulations to them on Twitter. We actually haven't told them yet, and we're not going to, so it would be great.
We'll see how long it takes before they figure it out.
This is another test. This is part of the internship to see
we'll see which
who's
one finds out
quickest
first
on the uptake. Yes.
I like it.
So you can tweet them at, what are their handles? I don't even know.
At, oh my goodness. Some alpaca thing.
The alpaca one or the uncle one?
Yeah. I don't know. What am I looking for?
I don't know.
Right. Hold on.
We'll dub this out in post.
Yes, like we do all
which we don't do.
So at Doomsday_alpaca and at
you've got a pop up there on top of your
at Uncle Earl J.
At Uncle Earl J. There you go.
That's Earl with one E and one A.
As in the Earl of J, but not Earl J, just Uncle Earl J.
And definitely not the Duke of Earl.
No. And it's J-A-Y.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's it. Those are our announcements. Thanks for listening. And we are hoping to have another video-sode sometime this week. And we have a very special joint episode with another podcast planned for this month.
Well, it probably won't come out this month.
Well, maybe. Probably won't come out on their channel because they're not.
Oh, it won't come out on their channel
they're
this
not
month.
Very,
It'll be like 3 years from now or something.
But
by the time they get done untwisting all their words,
that's right,
and twisting
and
ours,
beeping out all of their foul language,
yes,
and all
that's
that
true.
Stuff, it'll probably come out on ours like right away. So
yeah, that's true.
So anyway, stay tuned for that, and have a happy whatever today is.
I thought you were going to say Hanukkah for a minute. It was very disturbing.
Oh no. Have a happy Festivus.
Oh, absolutely. Have a festive Festivus.
That's right.
Somewhere on there's a stop button.
Oh, there it is.